Hello and welcome back to Stellaris with Apocalypse. So here we are, the Imperium of Orkind. Two of you had a request for a name of a commander in the video, so I'm just gonna pick up your names real quick. Let's see. There we got Jurel and Armando Neves. So, as I cannot give you all a fleet, I think I can rename a couple of you. So, there we go. We have now Jurel to lead our fleet. And Armando, I'll pick you up as soon as I have... I can actually turn you into a scientist if you want to. Or maybe that's even more interesting. Nah, let's put this. I just had a random thought flow by, but just gotta. Let's see. Let's see. Leaders. Is I governor? Is that my current leader? No. Yeah, I have an. Yeah. So. Leaders. There we go, and we got Armando Neves. Yeah, I can actually spell. Wow, am I not the greatest? So yeah, let's continue where I left off, and I want to quickly note on something. Some of you might notice the weird release of this series where episode 2 just jumped online on Monday morning and well, disappeared soon after. That's because I am unable to set my release dates properly. I just managed to screw up the timer when it should have been released, which should not have happened. So yeah, apparently I am somebody who cannot read numbers properly, and that's kind of a shame. We are playing a lot of paradox-based games that you can't read numbers or set dates for scheduled releases. Anyway, yeah. That sort of explains why the release schedule was such a weird thing. Right, let's just continue where we left off with the game and focus on that and not on me being a massive idiot. This is all actually fine, dandy, and set up. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when this guy arrives, when do we get a estimation? 1.2 per month. I'm not gonna do math here.
Situation log updated.
Okay, so somebody told me that Control Shift might put it in front of the... Oh, that actually works. That's really awesome. Okay, so I didn't know that. I want to thank you for that. I need your name because I want to reward you for that. Mr. Wheelman82, thank you very much. That's awesome. I didn't know it, and that really saves me a lot of trouble. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. See? Things, I don't know how many hours I have in this game, but there's still shit I'm learning by like almost every time. I think I'm gonna put in a trading hub here. Do we need it? For now, we don't really need it. So I think I'm just gonna... where is this one? Our start.
Construction
that's
complete.
Our capital planet. We got Ceradon and we got Sulos, which is our shipyard. I think I'm gonna make a separate shipyard station, like right here. See, this is the guaranteed entrance to our empire, and this is the one I'm gonna want to cut off from this side. Our next expansion direction is gonna be here. So I'm gonna make a shipyard here and a defensive station here, or something along those lines. So 2 stations to block off like large portions of the galaxy. Monthly Unity +5. That's fairly cheap, so I'll pick that up. That does mean that we're actually eventually gonna switch out how our home bases are set up. There's probably more of a civil thing, and later on we're gonna go Because luckily we haven't got no wormholes, so we've got no backdooring. So probably if in Toron we set up a large defensive station, we can be completely fine with that. So yeah, just gonna go for the trading hubs both, and we don't have the trade center yet. So hydroponics farm, it's gonna be probably because we have a food issue still, which kind of sucks, I'll be honest. Wish we could do some upgrades there. With that, now you are gonna produce what? We'll get some science, really. So, gonna plunk you right there. There we go. Good. For now, I think I'm gonna put in hydroponics until we fix the food shortage, which is gonna happen eventually. And we still need a shipyard, so I can't really replace that thing away. So for now, we're gonna stick there, even though Thoron has just been built. So let's just put in shipyard anchorage, as well as crew quarters. Then we're gonna set your home base to Thoron, assigned to base. I'm gonna rename this system to the Crossroads. And Torm Station is going to be, replaced to Crossroads as well. It's a naming scheme I've adopted in my own game, and that makes it a lot easier for me to figure out where the hell be. So it's going to go home. We are. Alright, assist research has been unlocked, so we're going to do some work. Utterly unspecific here. Right, yeah, spaceport, science ship, and I don't know how much leaders I've left, but at least we're gonna try that for now. Now, there's something that we actually have to do right now at some point. Alright, I've got it already built here.
Construction complete.
Let's see, there is not really an empty system here, but
Anomaly found.
I'm not gonna do it here, so it has to be like either here or here. So I think I'm gonna do it here. Build a slave processing facility, as well as a stronghold right there. Let's see, can I need to do that on VBUG as well. So we're gonna build a oh, there's a lot of shit we need to build here. So let me just get this first done. Can't do that yet because we're lacking minerals. Let's start then with the gene clinic, because it actually increases growth speeds. That is something that we really want. So, yep, there we go. Yep. Research that, and research that. So both of them are being... Oh, it's the same one. They're just sitting in the same system, I guess? No. Why is it popping up twice then? I'll, that's fine. Improbable ceramics, scientist of level 2, you're a scientist of level 1. Okay, you've already got that one lined up, good. A trading hub in there. So these are both trading hubs, and we got Crossroads, so we can already start replacing you for our trading hub, and this one for later on, something different. Remarkable. Okay, so there is a back door here, so this taking out this system is going to be a more of a natural chokehold as well. Complete. But it's kind of... This would have been nice if it just didn't go anywhere, because that would have made it a lot simpler. But it is as it is. So yeah, let's go to civilian ships. My construction ships are not doing anything. So we've got a science ship here. Auto explore. Science ship here. Assigning a leader in there. And assist research on... There we go. Taurus Prime. The science ship here. Requires a leader. Genetics will do. And research on Ceradon. We got one here. Recruit a leader, and what do we do with that? I don't think we had that one yet. Assist research on Vbendak. Right, our construction ships are also empty. Xenobiology. Okay. Don't know what our research is, but we're gonna check that later. So you are gonna build mining stations and a research station. Where are you? You're up there. Build the mining stations. Alright. That's being built, so we still need a slave processing facility. as well as the stronghold. Now we need food.
Anomaly found.
I'm gonna put it on an empty tile, so research that. Build a slave processing facility. I'm gonna go sit over there. And then next up is still... The stronghold's gonna be built later. I think we're gonna have mineral processing right there. Stronghold's being built, so... Why don't you start processing slaves? Why? The slave processing facility is actually held by slaves. That is a bit strange. Well,
we have mastered a new technology.
Very good. Fusion missiles. And we can go up to destroyers, which I think is... No, it's not actually. But let's go flak batteries first. You get actually fairly early these days. It's a bit strange because in my eyes changes the dynamics slightly, but it's so okay. I think we actually got a couple of upgrades for a fleet, not a fleet manager, but a ship designer. So use that's the lowest button. So there we go. Get fusion missiles in there. Level 2 coil gun. And we are actually gonna increase some of this. No, okay. But we might get afterburners in there. Still level 1 deflectors, but we get level 2 armor. So Pilum is being changed. And you can go. I don't care about you. And the Gladius is gonna shift for a coil gun. And there's, I think we're gonna get better lasers soon-ish. So this is an annoying setup, by the way. So we'll just do it like that and get the afterburner in. Save it. There we go. Don't auto upgrade. Now you're gonna say like, hey, we have upgrades to do. Yes, you do. But I don't really care much about that right now. The Orc Primacy movement. We've got more monthly unity, which is pretty good. We're going to get heritage side. Oh, right. We had the xenobiology. How long is this? Like 78 months normally. Biolabs 2, but it's a very advanced research. So are we that much lacking on it? 25 months. So we could actually speed up research quite a lot by doing this. No, we need the farms. There we go. Before I make the mistake. Farms it is. Physics lab. Complete. Upgrade that. Next guy growing is on fine position. Now the reason why I'm building the slave processing facility, 1, it improves slavery. 2, it will also lower our unrest by having the processing facility, also as well as getting the stronghold, which is actually a necessity right now because it gives you most of your defensive armies, which are a lot cheaper in their upkeep.
Construction complete.
Right, that's like a mouthful. Energy grid, research it. We have the new lasers, I believe. Yep, these are level 3. 23 months. I think approved deflectors might actually help us. Now we just need a quick little more upgrade on the Gladius.
System survey complete.
Upgrade that one and save. There we go. Very nice. All right. Dialect shipyard. All right. Very nice. Good. Yeah, things are going pretty well. Construction ships are done with their work, so let's get a research station here and get, let's see, a mining station there, as well as, what did I just queue a little bit? I honestly think that, like, auto-improving, yeah, it will make the game a bit, well, boring. I think that's the wrong word, but maybe too much automation. But I don't think it's a wrong idea. Says research outputs 1 unity. Survey speed is increased, and research point equal to 1/10 of the monthly gain when you're surveying. Well, that's not what we want right now. We don't have that much, so a 10 is like 10%. So that's 3, not even 2, and not another 2. So yeah, it's not gonna be worth it just yet. So upgrade the fleet once you've got the money for it. What is our fleet manager? We have a fleet limit of 20, so we can only have 1. Now, I was hoping when this initially got added in... Oh no, this is fine, this is fine, this is not... No, don't do what I just did. That you have multiple small fleets. So far, I've still, even on late game, still been working mostly with 1 fleet, which is kind of a shame, but yeah. You know, it's one of those things.
System survey complete.
Very nice. This is our next choke point, so... But first, I think I'm gonna go this way. I think that will work. Got an upgrade possible here, or what is this again? Pop that lacks a building. I am so sorry for you. Do I need this? I think so, yeah. 10% production on a lot of shit. Yeah, there we go. We just plonk it in there. Go. We definitely, however, need to gain another species. I'd hope that a tomb will, but they apparently blew themselves up.
We have mastered a new technology.
We could have started gaining some new, different species. We, you know, prefer to let somebody else do the work and do it yourself, right? That's the entire idea behind it. Don't need to build speed. This is a pretty good upgrade, but that will come around again. These are really good, but 6 months is, I think, a bit expensive. So I'm gonna stick with the. Hey, you know what? No, 60. No, 60 months is ridiculous. That's way too much. I'm gonna go with the combat build speed. Slaves have been pacified. Terrace Prime. We no longer have the massive unrest.
We have mastered a new technology.
All right, so that is the food upgrades that we needed. That might simplify a lot. Like we can just probably replace some buildings again. Once we have the minerals for it. That research is done. Starbucks capacity. No, we don't need that. That might be useful. Yeah, so we'll pick that one up. Upgrade that. Like, how do you make your slaves happy? Impoverished conditions. I said, let's see. Policies and edicts. Slavery is allowed. Stellaris is xenophobic, so we can only leave refugees our own species. Core world's population.
Construction complete.
Yeah, that seems fine. Initial borders is closed. I've got aggressive, allowed, prohibited.
System survey complete.
That's not really what I had in mind. Okay, research complete. We've got a bit of deflectors. Pretty damn nice. Right. Basic combat rules is a good upgrade for our ships. It's not really what I'm looking for here. Species. Can I just see like the slave to it's chattel slavery? But are less productive than chattel slaves, battle thralls, or livestock. I think I want them. I have their rights curtailed to maximize productivity and common work with food and mineral production. I think my own should be like domestic because they're our own species, but on others we'll switch it over. So I'm gonna change their rights. It should make them slightly happier, even though they're still in impoverished conditions. No, it's just that's just the slavery thing. Research. That's being worked on. That's being worked on. Right, I had to figure out how this one works because it doesn't work anymore somehow, which is a little bit annoying.
Anomaly found.
This is a engineering facility. Research that. We've got a shipyard and a crossroads. Alright, now these can change to different things once we get access to them. So far we don't have that. Alright, we've got the artisan troop. Pretty nice. Yeah, let's just commission, become patron. It's a deal, and I think I could go for an art piece. We have a lot of energy credits in the back burner, so we have a slot available here, so we can build the art monument right there. I have the thing set up here, right? No? Nope, I don't. Okay, there we go. Fascinating. Right. So the art troop, you can actually get some more unity out of it once you
Construction complete.
do stuff. I know, oddly unspecific, but build a starbase, that's the one I was looking for. Alright, mining stations and research stations. There are two worlds that we could potentially live on, but not really seems like the ideal right now. Did I get that yet? No. Oh right, we had to improve deflectors. Yeah, well, can't afford the power rate right now, so I'll just kind of keep it as is. Mining stations, research stations. They should start increasing our research quite a lot, and then we're going to grow again. You can grow insane and not get much out of it, but I think we should start like, it's to keep it where right now.
We have mastered
Ether
a new
Drake's gotta be
technology.
interesting though. Corvette build speed's going to be upgraded. Let's see. Star holds are nice, but they're not necessities right now. Let's see, destroyers are pretty good. Fleet command limit's gonna go up by 10. Okay, we need to fix that one. I'm gonna do that. Like, wait, probes recovered. 4. I think I did the first 3 though. I need to figure out how to kind of force that one to spawn. A little bit annoying, but it's a known little glitch that existed, I think, for the longest time. I'm gonna a little bit peeved that that is not fixed yet, but you know, it's probably isn't easy. Otherwise, it would have been. Or it's something like we don't know why this is doing it because it should work. That also happens a lot.
Construction complete.
Right, maximize this. It should stop building with. Oh right, it only builds one at a time because there's only one shipyard in there. I thought I built 2 shipyards. We have no defense platforms yet. Safe, yep.
We have mastered a new technology.
Why can I build the... Ah, right, there again. Really, just spawn a new one. Annoying. Stop auto-generating designs. Very nice. Let's see. Hyperlane. Listening posts are nice. That's not really what we're looking for. Tile blockers or habitability. I think I'm gonna go for habitability because that's gonna allow us to just colonize a couple more planets soon-ish. So the green one is a 14. 24.
Construction complete.
Still left it. Plus I can go freely in this system. Got a 14 with 100%. 16, 18 with only 35. 13 on a 4. 20, yeah, doable. That's an 11, not worth it. I don't want to expand too much. See, the thing is, there's something that popped in my mind. See, normally you claim a lot of planets to get your borders to extend, but you don't no longer need that. So why won't you, as an empire, just stick with the 5 planets? Why would you take over such a large amount of planets? Yeah, planets are very large in resources in comparative to like a sector, but they also increase your... it's no longer as needed as it was before. That's basically what I'm trying to say here. In a very convoluted way. So we should be building the last of the fleet now, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we are. Good. Lead experience gains increased by 25%. Pretty nice. But I think I'm gonna just colonize this world. It's...
Construction complete.
It's not ideal. It's gonna make them pissed off, but a lot of, you know... Most of my people are pissed off already because they
under attack.
Slavery.
Evasive maneuvers initiated.
Okay, so we find the enigmatic fortress. Alright. Well, that is this entire sector locked off. We are going to do a different thing than I initially thought we would do. No, we're going to do the other way around. So you're going to build mining stations and research stations here. I think that's everything done in our little system, and then you are going to go to Starbase, because otherwise this guy will go around while just this guy's already there. So that's like the more efficient way of doing things. Right. I want robots. Or something along those lines. You're done building.
We have mastered a new technology.
Very good. Ah, we've got our new destroyers. Ah, swarm missiles. I like these. I think they always look awesome as well. So, destroyer. Right. Yeah, let's just... I can't delete that because, you know... Why would you? Coil guns. Well, I got a lot of the... we'll just donate. Yep, we'll keep the unity going. Picket bow and... damn it. So... How much damage? Okay, so they just don't do any damage to flak batteries anymore. Alright, oh, right, easy combat use. Picket line, artillery. Well, currently... I think line might be better. So we're gonna go and do this. Get the coil guns, get the blue lasers. We want the biggest gun. I think that's the most damaging gun. 7.14, 7.71. Yeah. Alright, and then we have that. And then we gotta get some couple of shields in there. I want to get the afterburner in there. It's gonna see how much we can keep plonking in. Well, that's gonna be it. Right, so I need a name of a Roman weapon. So we've got a gladius as a short sword, right? We've got a pilum. Something like a medium rangey. This has got to become one of our line ships later on, so it should be like a Vera, Vacuna, Navireta, Assis, Libertas, Tubertus, Pax, Anona, just kind of Google in the background, always like a true professional. I've prepared everything. Roman weapon names. I just want names, people. Alright, so we have the gladius, which we have. The pilum, we have a pugo. Oh, that works a lot better. So we can rename the gladius for a pugo, which is a dagger, which is a small ship. That works. I'm gonna delete the gladius. We're gonna have this thing, which I just kind of ruined. There we go, as the gladius, which is short. So that works. Now I probably need to fiddle a little bit within the ship designer, not ship designer, fleet manager, because that is not a pugo, and it should do the upgrade automatically. And we can add the gladius in here and put that at 5. That will work. Plus, but we can't build it because then we go slightly over limit. I think we can do that. Okay, so just want to explore. We have a leader increase coming up, right? Leaders, there we go. Yeah, okay, so I have another scientist available if I want to. Good. Yep, no problem then. Alrighty. Right, yeah, good.
We have mastered a new technology.
Thousands of thoughts happening at the same time. All of them not really helping. Auxiliary fire control, that's a good research. It makes our ship slightly better. How much would I need for the upgrade?
Construction complete.
Kind of around 70 something. Hopefully I can build everything, that would be nice. Science ship is going over there, this guy is going down. I really want the upgrade for the jumps, because this is going to get slow. So alcohol is going to be like a natural choke point, which is really useful. So that, yeah, that really locks off a large portion of everything. Like heritage sites, definitely. Get that more unity. A lot of planets we could still work on. And this is just one system, like one, we're going to own 3 planets in there. And we still, if we want to, get like this Arctic world over here, which I really don't want, but there's nothing really else. Another expansion planner, we have 2420, which is where? Oh, that's that ocean world here. Yeah, we might pick that one up. That would justify this sector, sorta. And Hitram will become a defensive station. So Crossroads is going to become a production, while this one is going to get slowly set up to right about here. We can probably freely expand for a while. Complete. So far, we don't really have stuff from piracy though, which is kind of nice. So you're done. Why don't you? I don't want to build for 2 at the same time because that's going to be it's going to be expensive mostly. What we can do right now is with some edicts.
Colonization efforts begun.
Nah, we'll just get the opinion. Right, what we can do is get the... Let's see. No. Healthcare capacity overload. Nope. Shit. Nothing is... well, I'm just going to map the stars. Call that out and... I don't need more energy, for that matter.
System survey complete.
Yeah, they're being built. Good. So you're probably going over there. So there's actually 2 planets in here, as far as we can see. A 9 and a 10 and a 9. That's actually a system that you would probably like to pick up. Tropical world and a Arctic world.
We have mastered a new technology.
Oh, we have mastered new technology, now have we? Let's get some sentinel points defense systems then.
Anomaly found.
Let's get this into picket. Flak battery, blue laser, coil gun. Research that one. Picket is straight at enemies, deals as much damage as possible. Super weapons close range, attempt to intercept enemy ships and missiles. That's the one we want. A lot of armor, because I do want... Let's see, what does this do for us? Chance to hit. Not really, just get the afterburners in there. This thing needs to be getting close. Yeah, I want to override that current design. Pin was going to be more long-rangey. So you could probably just... See, that's the problem. Like, missiles don't work that well on short range, I think. So why don't we just get a interceptor? Get the 3 blue lasers on that one corner gun, actually. Get the afterburners, get them in quickly. Swarm. And I think we can have 2. Nope, we can't. Alright, and then we get the Gladius. You can use the auxiliary fire control. There you go. Alright, that should warrant a little bit of an upgrade, but it should not well, that cost me a lot more than I thought. Yeah, okay, that's being researched. Good, good. Okay, so you're
We have
showing
mastered
up.
a new technology.
We've got heritage sites, nice upgrades. Yeah, let's get the untile blockers fixed. Ceradon, there we go.
Situation log updated.
Control Shift, research. Alright, Tomb World. I think you don't even have one, because I never built one. Yeah, we're waiting for this tile blocker to do that.
Special product complete.
I have a lot of minerals, right? I have a lot of energy credits mostly. Just plonk a guy in there. That will do. Get you in there. And the next guy will grow there. We're gonna download them anyway, because I know there's a Fallen Empire that, if it exists, it has interest in those patterns. We can get some free happiness out of that, or free you know, positive opinion with those guys. It's the got the curators. Alright, nice. We have a little fleet, so if pirates decide to show up, we can actually beat them down. We're at 33 minutes, and I think that's going to be the end of the video. I want to thank you guys for tuning in, and see you guys in the next one. If you have anything you want to see or know, let me know. And otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.